Hey everybody, welcome in. Alright, let's see what we can get done tonight. What? Goodness. Let's see what's in the mail today. Hi, Cookie. Welcome in. How are you this evening? Okay, we got that done. I want to go see how our rock garden's looking real quick, and then we'll go over to the Slumber Island. Been at the zoo all day. Just got home about 30 minutes ago. Oh, that sounds fun. Why'd I go up here? That wasn't quite the simplest way to get there. Oh, they're coming in good now. Okay. By tomorrow, they should be in full color, and then we can kind of see how it looks. Okay. Oh, okay. I feel like we should put another ladder there and have it doubled, kind of like we've been doing over on the Slumber Island. Let's see what we need to put away today. Oh, wow, we had a lot more stuff in our pockets than I realized at the end of yesterday. The mayor of Nashville has literally said the community and said it was happening. Oh. I hate that. There it goes. Sorry, that was a little delayed. But I was trying to get the TTS to work for y'all tonight. The ones that make the rolls aren't the ones that have to live with the consequences. That's always been my thought. Okay, that's not too bad. I mean, we didn't collect much. We forgot to come in here yesterday. What is that? Inspection equipment. No, I don't need that. I just wanted to see what it was. That's crazy. But like you said, they're going to do what they want to do, unfortunately. Where I'm at, I've only lived for like the last, I'd say like 12 years. But in those 12 years, they have done nothing but develop and build everything up to the point it doesn't even look like it did when I got here. Yeah, probably. As they say, the rich get richer. But the ones that are making the decisions aren't the ones that have to live with it either. Or it won't directly affect them. I imagine. Our only issue here is the constant build of neighborhoods. Like, if there's an empty piece of land, they want to turn it into a housing development. And we're already overcrowded. Yeah, because they can't handle, I mean, they're not meant to live around all that type of stuff. Shoot, we meant to get this way. I still need to fix that better. Hold on. Okay, so we have the bridge down there, but I feel like a bridge needs to be crossing there somewhere. Hold up. Let's see if we can have another bridge. Dang. I won't... Okay, this took us over here, but I want to do something here. So that it's, like, in the middle. We'll probably end up moving this. Okay, so can we move down a little and see? Still might not be wide enough. We're gonna have to fix it. Okay. What if? That was not the answer. Well, let's see if I can put it here now. Nope, still not wide enough. Okay, so what we need... Do we need this to be... I feel like it's too narrow doing that, but... Just want something here. Just so there's one closer to the center. This might get torn down later. Okay, so now if we look at this map. Okay. I still almost want to switch this and have the trees at the back, but gosh, well, if I take up... No, because we have to move all of them up. I'm debating on whether I like this with the trees being here. I like this, don't get me wrong, but I feel like with the trees, it kind of takes away from it. So should we move the trees back? That means we'd have to move everything. I mean, we wouldn't have to move everything. We would just have to take up the crops and then start the crops up front. I still feel like the trees should be at the back first. I did all this and now I'm going to switch it out. At least this is easier when we're doing this by Dream Island and not. Okay, and then this one needs to be changed too. Not dirt. This needed to be changed to sand. The only one that has to have sand is the coconut trees. I don't know if I'm going to regret this and we can't walk through, but we're going to try. I don't know if this is going to be... Okay, so that one fits. Okay, maybe we can do this. I didn't want that to be a pear tree. Can we still get to that ladder? Yeah. now this one becomes dirt. I'd rather trees be at the back. I think the crops in the front of the trees would be better. I debated that all last night, but I didn't want to change it last night. Okay, so then we're going to take out a spot here. This would become potatoes. Is that what was back there first? I believe. Yeah, because the sugar cane was on the other side. And then this one would be the sugar cane. So here. Let's go ahead and finish fixing this. I didn't mean to come out of it completely. Still got to fix the land down there too. Fix that. Let's go down there and fix the land. Should be enough for that. We may have to fix some more if we do flowers up front too. So now let's go. Let's fix this one. Or let's mess this one up. That one too, apparently. here is gonna be... Okay, fine. We'll fix the fences first. Wasn't planning that yet, but okay. We'll at least go to this spot. I think we did this one already all the way up, didn't we? Yeah. Okay, so we fixed that side. Now we need... We'll fix those in a minute. So this one will become the wrong button. This one will be... Let's pick this fence. Okay, because that's where that sign's gonna need to go. Okay. So now we're gonna pull. Here. Let's see, we'll do... That's what I wanted. And then these. Okay, this will become... We have to edit the sign first. Hold on. Pumpkins, which is... Next one after pumpkins is what? Tomatoes? We'll go ahead and fix that sign while we're here. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Cozy Crew. Alright, we'll take these. This. I'm gonna go here. Put her back in. This side. I'm gonna come here. Move up a little bit. Now we have to find our lights. Okay. Thank you. This is one of our slumber islands that we are working on at the current moment. We started this last night and I like it better with the trees at the back, so I'm slowly moving them. So what would be our next? We did the pears and the coconuts, so let's do peaches. That work? If you don't stand in just the right spot, it won't let you put a tree in. Nope. You're not standing right. Okay, hold on. Let's just stand here. Maybe I'll let us do it this way. There it goes. Then on this side, we will do oranges. You're too close to the edge. Let's move in a little bit. There we go. So now we have to get this next spot ready for the next crops we're going to move up. I want to go back and do this somewhere on my main island, but I don't know what I would have to tear down to do this. We have an orchard done on ours with the lights in the trees, but I like this. Okay, we got that path done. Let's go ahead and do the next path, which would be our dirt path. Fix these. So on these we need our fence. We need switch out, go to fence. We need this. So I guess we're gonna leave the very first one open on this side. So the sign would be here. Because let's put our lights up. Oh, very crooked. It needs to come this way just a little bit. And then this needs to go up. Grab it. Ma'am, grab the lights. There we go. Okay. So let's do this fence. And then the signs will go there for those, which are I started with the crops at the back, and then I realized that it was hiding the trees were hiding them, so we are moving the crops up and putting the trees to the back. Okay, so we're gonna need signs here. This one's gonna be what, wheat, and then the other one was carrots. Okay. This one will be there's our carrots. Okay. So we go back in here. Thank y'all for all the likes. Oh, I did that too fast and didn't think that through. Okay, now we go to this one. Okay, so all the crops are moved. So we did the peaches and the oranges. Then we're gonna do cherries. Apples. Off a little bit. Let's move over a little bit. There we go. And there are our crops, and then same thing with our apples, or our fruit trees. But this is a dream island or slumber island, so you only have the only building you get your house. So everything else you kind of have to create. Now this I do have on my main island. It's a little bit bigger on my main island, but we did do this on my main island, so I brought it over here. So if we just built our own little neighborhood over here. And this is the only true building you get, and it just copies the house from your main island. Everything else you have to use, like, anything to make buildings. So we've about got the top done. I think we're going to continue in front of the vegetables and do flowers. Thank you for sharing the live. Then we still have all of this up front and all this. That was just one level of this slumber island. All we've done is up there. We still have to figure out what we're going to do down here. My first slumber island is decorated to look like Stardew. So I think we'll just keep this pattern going, and we're gonna do flowers up here. But we do need to fix the rest of this land over here. So that bridge, or that, thank you. Give me my... No, we were right to begin with. We need this. Well, that was opposite of what I wanted to do. She's got a mind of her own tonight. She's gonna build what she wants to build. Okay. So let's build the rest of this fence all the way out. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Cozy Crew. So what we did up here. Okay. So let's see if we can do this. I think we're only going to be able to get one there. I hear that mosquito, and I know it's going to bite us at some point. Okay. So now we just have to finish doing the flowers. We're going to try it with flowers. I don't know if we're going to like it, but we're going to give it a shot. And I got the idea off of Pinterest. Now, it did it a little different and added a few other extras. I kept it simple. But we needed something to fill in this big space on top. And I didn't want to build more houses because you don't have a lot of options when it comes to building houses. Not on the Slumber Islands. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Cozy Crew. Okay. We could just keep doing this. Because if I'm doing this right, I might have done too many in between. Let's see. I might have moved up too many. I think I did. Because it should be 1, 2, 3. I did it on the 4th one. I should have stopped at the 3rd one. Hold on. That's not what I wanted to do. Put that back. Kick it away. Thank you. So, if this is dirt, this is dirt, this should be the path. There we go. And then we'll fix the main path to connect to this path. This way I don't have to keep changing patterns as much if we do this. Okay, so that would be dirt, that would be dirt, this would be path. So that would be dirt, that would be dirt, that would be path. instead of having to keep switching every design for every section. Okay, so now we should be to dirt. That mosquito will not give up. Go away. I wanted to finish this first before I had to chase after that mosquito, but I feel like he's gonna, if I stop for too long, he's gonna bite us. And I don't even get credit for catching him on the Slumber Island, so it doesn't really do me any good to catch him. Where is he at? I was going to say, did he leave? Okay. I was tired of hearing him. I don't know about y'all. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the cozy crew. Just reminded me I need to fix that picture. But we still like our taters around here too, so it's okay. Okay. Now we need to fix these spots here. So let's grab this one. Okay. Got that fixed. Now, we're to the fence. Let's see which fence it's on. Not that one. I don't think we're going to need signs for the flowers. I mean, I don't think I have a pattern for flowers anymore, so. No, no. I want to put one there so bad, but then the lights don't fit right. And then I put it there. If I put one there, the party lights won't fit right. Not going to have path running in front of that one, of course, obviously, because that fence fills that in. So let's see, what flowers do we want to use? Because there's a lot of options when it comes to flowers. So, what do we want to use? There's so many, like, of each color. How do you do that where you're using the Happy Home Paradise stuff on your own island? I'm on that. Well, I had Happy Home before. I don't have it currently, but I guess it let me keep some of the stuff that I had. And this is also a dream island, so anything that you have used on your regular island is available. Like, once I finish setting this up, I'll show you. You can even bring over, you can even bring villagers over from your island to your dream islands. Yeah, this is one of the dream islands. The slumber islands they came out with. You get, I think, with online, you can do what, up to 3 slumber islands. My main island, we finished decorating it pretty much, I think, first of the week. Oh, crap. Okay, hold on. Stand in the right spot. Stand in the middle. Okay. No, oh, of course I did. No, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. It does look similar because you don't really know unless... The only different thing is like, it's so much easier to, like, decorate stuff in some ways, because, like, this, I'll show you. We're going to put flowers here, so I'll show you as an example. You can literally just do this and say you don't want this one. It decorates. You get to decorate over here kind of like you do Happy Home. It works a little bit more like the Happy Home Paradise. I wish you could decorate this on your main island. It would be great. We've done mostly purples and blues on this island. Let's just stand here. I love these. And like I said, you get like 3 slumber islands per, I guess, device. Of course, we can't put every flower in this because there's way too many. But I kind of like how the wildflowers look, so... What other one has a wildflower? The orange does. And I couldn't take it anymore, butterfly. I moved the crops up and put the trees to the back. I couldn't take how the trees were blocking the crops. So at the beginning, we actually moved the trees to the back and moved all the crops to the front. I couldn't take it. It was bothering me because you couldn't see the crops. Is there any more? Yeah, there's a white wildflower. Okay, so we did the wildflowers there. What do we want to do next? Somebody pick a flower. We have the lilies, we have the tulips, we have roses, we have the cosmos, we have the mums. What flower do we want to do next? I did the wildflowers because I like those. Plus, we also have the hyacinth if we want to do those. I kind of like the cosmos. Or we want to do the hyacinths ones. Which the pansies are cute too. I don't know. Hyacinths. Okay. Just for butterfly. Oh, I don't want to do orange in front of orange. Hold on. Let's do those over here. I was going to do the orange because we know, you know, that gives the Halloween vibe. But I don't want to do those right in front of the other orange ones. Okay. So that was the orange one. I wish it was this easy to decorate with flowers on the other. I mean, it kind of is sometimes, but... Oh, I stood in the right spot for that one. Thank you for the biddies. I did not stand in the right spot for that one. You're right. I do like this one in this small space. That was a good choice. Okay, we only have yellow left, which means it's going to be an oddball if we keep going with these. So what do we want our last two front ones to be? We need to pick a flower and then we'll pick two colors. Because we only have two plots left. If I do the yellow, we're going to have odd number of flowers. So we need one more flower that we can do here and here in two different colors. Mom? Okay. Let's go back to the top of the flowers. You don't have... I don't want to do the green mums. They're kind of boring. Pink looks too close to that, so let's start with... So does that one. Let's do the white mums here. And then we'll do... Does the orange have a mum? I don't think it does. No. Orange doesn't have a mum. So, in front of the white, we've got a lot of choice. The yellow, it'll kind of stand out against that white. There we go. We finished it, y'all. So we have all the flowers that we wanted to plant, then our crops, and then all of the fruit trees. That filled that up perfectly. So now the top of our island is complete. Now we just have the bottom, the beaches. Now I have no clue what to do all of this part of the island. We have so much left. We need something that's good space fillers. I don't want to do a bunch of houses down here because we kind of already did that up here. Because we have our little fruit trees and all of our houses. And both of our double waterfalls. Our house. Our own little personal flower garden there. What can we do at the bottom? I think that one turned out really good, but I don't know what to do at the bottom. Wait. Ooh. Dang. I know, that's why we didn't do it when we went. Tyler asked me to look, and I was like, no. Okay, so now we need something for the bottom. We could put ladders here, but I don't know that we really need a ladder here. Because I don't think there's any reason to really go down there. We probably should have put our end path there instead of it continuing out. We'd have to move the lights if we do that. Like, stop the path. Because now it looks like we could jump off of here. And I don't know, I don't think you can do that on... Yeah, they don't give you a swimsuit on the Dream Islands. It doesn't look like. Does that mean we can't go into the water on the Slumber Islands? Guess not. Now we need something to... We've got all the beaches. We've got all this here. I mean, technically we can walk back here, so I guess we could put a ladder here. I don't know what we would walk back here for, though. Because we can't walk back there. I don't know what to do at the front. We need a new idea. And the way this map is laid out, we've kind of got a bottom piece that's surrounded by water. And then we got the outsides. Some of these bridges are kind of useless when you think about it, but I guess it depends on how we decorate. And we got all these ladders coming down. this bridge leads straight to here. So what I want to... I'm kind of thinking like our castle idea here in the front. Like we kind of did on the main island. So you're walking through the castle to get to the rest of the island. But I think it's going to be too small to do that here. The castle, not the... But if we do it in like a brick, it won't look like a castle necessarily. But I'm thinking that that's not going to be big enough. I don't know, let's see. If it centers with this, how close will it let us get? Okay, not too bad. So if we closed this off with castle walls... Oh, of course we're turned the wrong way, so... Hold on. Let's do this better. I love how easy you can take trees and stuff down on Slumber Islands. It's so simple. I feel like we could almost do 2 walls out. Where you can't really. But should we use this one? Or should we keep the other one? Can't get really stuck here because... That barely fit there. But my thought is this way when we come up to this, all we're going to see is this. So I feel like it needs to come across at least one more, if we can pull that off. I have no clue what I'm doing here. I just wanted to close this off with this. I don't know. Because that way when we come in this, all you see is that. I feel like we should have, like, maybe down here again. How far does this reach this way? Oh no, that's a long way to go if we go all the way across. The other side's not that far because you have the water. I feel like we stop here at where this river curves or something. Or we just close in. Because there's not much else we're going to be able to do here unless we decorate by the castle. I thought about putting these on the corners. Like that. Standing too close, hold on. having those on the corners. I mean, we could still get in front of it and come around if we wanted to. But the whole point is to give the illusion you can't see the rest of the island. So should we come out a little further? And then we just decorate the inside of the castle? Okay, stop pulling. I did it again. And I don't feel like spinning it around, so we just gonna spin us around. I feel like if we pull this out, this is going to go all the way to this bridge anyway, so. Pretty much. We're getting ready to do it again. You saw that. I caught myself that time. That way. And that leaves a small opening to come to this little beach area here. And then you pretty much can't see much of it. I mean, you can if you're walking, but you're not going to walk all of this. So, that's all I got for that part so far. And I feel like we could do the same thing to the back and just have the arch here again. This is the one we use first. I don't really know why it matters to turn it that way. But. And then it was what? 2 planes. I don't want to get stuck. Really? Guess it doesn't matter which side we stand on for this part. Why does she keep doing that? Thank you. The same thing on this side. I know we're going to take that tree up because I don't really think we need trees growing inside of here. And then we did another... Oh, shoot. No, we messed up. Hold on. We didn't put... the window one on this side. I don't know if I can stand behind it and put it here, but we're going to try. Okay. I think I did a pretty good guess. I just need to be able to get between it so I can push this. And there's another one of those there. Then we have... I don't know if the river is going to be wide enough for this. And then what I'm thinking... Why? Hold on. Darn, remind me later. Thank you. Grab up. Thank you. I don't know exactly where that needs to be. I don't know if we can even have two of those and an arch. Because I wanted to arch this. I don't think we're going to be able to have two and an arch, so we'll just have an arch. Yeah, we do the same thing here. Okay, so what do we need here? Another one of these. Okay. Let me see if I can stand here and do this. Why am I building a castle on the front of this island? I don't know. It seemed like a good idea. Me too. And if I put the arch like I did on that one, is it gonna line up? And then we put another one of these, which is what we did on the other side. Space there? There is a little bit. I don't know if there was space on this end. Oh, there is a little. Not enough that you can really pay attention. And I mean, you just won't notice it. Okay. We have this massive castle on the front. That's all I know. And then we can just go straight through, straight through. There's a bridge there. And then we have a bridge here. Why is it not counting your... Maybe it's just delayed. Hold on. I checked to make sure that was logged in before we started. It is. Maybe it's just delayed. Or it's just having a moment. I don't know. Okay. I'll have to add them for you. I don't know why they're not counting tonight. So you need your daily check-in and log. It doesn't take me but just a second to add it, so it's not a big deal. I made sure it was logged in when we started tonight, but for some reason... Okay, now we have a castle. That I have no clue what we're going to do in it. We still have so much island left, though. Because that castle only took up right in there. Guess we could... I don't know what kind of bottom to put in this. I probably should have put floor down beforehand, but... I love how you can actually see through that little window and see the water moving behind it. I know what we can do. This is going to be tricky, because I'm going to have to be able to see where I am. This one would, next one would probably need to be this. I don't know if that's going to line that up with the doors like I want. Because if we do a path... Yeah, it's not going to line up perfectly unless I double. Which I can double. I can do that. We can just put double like that. Switch over to... Can't get all the way at the door. I could move that so that it would go through the door, but... And we might. We'll see. This one would continue with... Oh, why do I click the wrong button every time? Is our door not lined up? It is, but it's not quite. Oh. Maybe. Maybe we should double pathed it all the way. I hate when I think of that at the last minute, but... I can tell better on this end. So if we changed it to... Well, that's not where I wanted that. I wish I'd quit hitting the wrong button. Okay, which side? We have the wrong... Well, we haven't done either one, so I guess it doesn't matter. At least we didn't get too far before I realized that we should double it out. And then we'll just decorate inside. Can't see. Okay, so this needs to be the same situation here. Yep. So let's go ahead and change that one too. Okay, back to... Dang it! Oops. Guess we had already done it. I wonder if... Now, just out of curiosity, we can put this back. I want to see if the other is any wider that would fill in that gap. Not really. But I feel like it's not as quite as noticeable if I do this. I mean, I could... No, because that would just mess that up. But now we follow that path out. That takes us to the bridge. And follow that out. It takes us out there. The only one that I want to fix where it goes out is out here. Change this one. We're gonna fix this one too. Why am I in here? Yeah, we can't get quite up all the way. Yeah, we can't fill it completely, but it's close enough. And then we go straight back out here. I have no clue what we're doing out there. I also don't know what we're decorating inside here with either. But we can still get through here. Okay. That takes care of that part of the island. Do we have no way over there other than through the castle? Exactly. I mean, we do. We just have to go up and around. Oh my goodness, I'm going to lose my own direction here. What do we want to do back here? We got the neighborhood up there. We got the castle at the front to come in through. What do we want to do in between these two? What's the right idea? You're coming through the castle. You're going to go up to the neighborhood. We need something in here that goes from here to here. We have the bridge. We'll probably put a bridge here too. Like right here. We're going to have way too many bridges. I don't even know if he'll give us another bridge, because I don't even know how many we've done. We'll find out in a minute. Let's find this one over here so they're kind of... Alright, now if we can make ourselves stay kind of in that path. General area. That means here. Okay, so let's look at the map and see how close we got it. I think that's pretty close. It might be a hair off from the other one, but it's close enough. So now we all we have is that little space in between those two bridges in front of the houses. Trying to think, what else can we build? Let's see if we can find some ideas. We've got some big area to cover in this. Let's pull Pinterest again. See if we've got anything. Can't do anything else with water because I feel like we have enough water on this island as it is. As cute as I like that, that wouldn't... Unless I had faked that bridge and made it that way, which would have been cool. Let's see. I love that it gave me that as a suggestion again, first thing. Because the thing is we don't have buildings, so anything we do, we're going to have to make our own buildings. Right done the orchard up top, so we can do that again. We've done, I think, flowers is done. Just trying to think of something that fits along with what we've already been doing. A lot of these are giving me like the beach, and I think that's because we searched the beach so much. Need something to fill this in. Don't have the museum, so we can't really build that idea up. I don't need beach ideas right this second. I'm trying to think of anything else on our island that we did that we could add. How many inclines have we done on this island? We've only done 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, because what I was thinking... That's already on level 2, though, so we can't... Because the only thing we've got built to level 3 is the really bright green spots. Okay, let's see. Because if I come up, I was thinking about building this up. But then we would have to have... So I don't want to just do a bunch of storefronts again through this. I'm just trying to think of what I could do to build up in front of these inclines. What if... Let's do some pathing ideas, because I got something, an idea. I don't know if we need double path or single path for this. I feel like single. Technically, that wouldn't go there. Technically, this would be... Not that path. What the heck was that idea? But then that would look weird. So let's rethink that again. That curves the wrong way. It needs to curve here. And that would still, no. That would still keep that narrow, so we could do this. And curving up to the stairs. Hi, Nikki. Welcome in. Why'd I erase that? Let me switch back to my OBS too. Because I'm not really following any of these right now. Not really following any of the designs I'm looking at. I'm going rogue on my own here. That should be... let's do this part first, because this is what always throws me off. That's not what I want there. That cuts that off. I don't want to do plain, but I feel like that's what's got to go there. I just don't like that you're going to... Well, when we get done, you won't see that, so... That's what I needed to begin with. That's where my brain was. Okay, that's what we needed. That I couldn't get to comprehend that for some reason. I don't know what we'll do there. We might change that up. I could have done the same thing here. I know. Okay, that kind of makes that look good. Okay, so I got that set. We're gonna have to have an... This would then be... I know I'm fixing weird spots, but it's just how my brain works. So that everything is... all the weird little spots that we're going to have to worry about. Okay. I don't know if we're going to bring this path into that somehow, but we'll see. We already have this one. Which would be... because that follows in from the castle, which follows in from the front. Okay. We got the back path done. Do we want a front path that meets these? Thank you for the hydrate, butterfly. Um, if we bring a path in from this, there. It was a little delayed playing your walk on. What the heck? I appreciate it, but it was a little delayed. I just messed that up. Hold on. The butterfly in the sky thing? No, that can't work. She did the hydrate. It's over on the purple app. They can redeem channel points for hydrate. And it was from Waterboy. Maybe that one needs to be this. I guess it does. I do too. We will get this straight. We're going to spend all night trying to figure out how I want this. Maybe this one needs to be. Like that, so that we can bring a path down. I think that's right. I don't really need a path to come down, because we're going to build up. Well, I got to build inside this. So technically... Okay, before we get too happy with this, if we need to change that path, we can do that. Alright, let's do some crazy work now. That's gonna be too close. That might still be too close. Just how much does that come out? But I have to build enough wall to test that theory. We're doing something crazy here. This is going to be a wild design. But I'm going to build just enough of this to test this theory. We're going to test it on this end. This is going to be a test on me. I feel like that's too close. We can fill this in. It's not gonna let me build it. Well, let me build a wall right there. Okay, it did let me fill that in. That's what I was hoping. That's gonna be too close. It needs to be one more over. then one. Don't worry, we can get out. Might just have to run around a little crazy for a second. I need to build the path so I can see where that bridge is. Well, that defeated that purpose. This is our test end, so we're just building this up a little bit. I don't know if I need one more row, so we're going to do one more row for good measure. I feel like we could go in front of this one more too. No, because we wanted to test that. That's what that was for. Now, the rest of these I can. I think I need one more row back to do what I want to do. He's only going to give me one at a time. If we run out, we'll have to come up with something else. Do we want them to match? I don't know if he'll give me more than one. Okay. Let's test this one first. This is going to be the hard one. I don't know if it's going to let me. I feel like we need to go further back. Turn construction off first. It's too close to an incline like this. Okay, so we do need to go further back. Hold on. If that's far enough back. This is the craziest thing I've decided to do, but we're going to do it anyway. Don't worry, we have plans for in here too. Alright, let's go get some more. this way. Now, I don't know if this is going to work, but we're going to try. This might be too far out. Okay, he needs more room. So let's... Now if the top is tall enough. Hold on, let me flip through all these buttons again. It's too close to a bridge, it would block the flow of traffic. Better choose another area. Have I got to go back further? Okay, so we still got to go back some more. That means we're going to have to fill the back end a little bit more before we can do what I want to do. Because I don't think it's going to let me with one line. Now I think it's going to tell me I don't have enough up top. I don't know, is that right? That lines up with the bridge, right? Let's imagine it. Now let me see if it'll let me fill some of this in. It's not letting me fill in there. Nope. Okay, that's fine. And I don't know, we can't have a path anyway, so... Okay. And we'll just put some lights or something in those corners, like... Yeah, this is definitely a crazy design. But... Wait, I swear I saw the lights. I did. Stand here. It might not let me. Well, let me click it, so... Okay, that works. And my goal is to have another incline done at the same here, coming off here. Let's see where we can fill in at here. Okay. I'll have to be careful because if I want to do any more incline. Let's see. So that would be, how many do we have now? 1, 2. Okay, so we're going to end up with what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We might be able to do like one incline at the very top of this, like third level, but that's not gonna be about it. Okay. So to do another incline, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that 4 in? Okay. This is gonna be a wild design. So that was 1. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and then we have to do the same thing for this one. I don't remember how many in we had to come for that one. Oh, we need to do it for this one too. 2, 3, 4. And then for this one, how many do we have to come in? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in. So it's on the 6th one. Okay. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6. Build. Don't get myself stuck. Why can't I build there? I built on that one. Why is that one not letting me build? I'm confused. Or did we go in one more? Oh, we went in one more. I know we'll be able to put more in once it's built, but... Okay, let's see how many of these we actually got right. Let's see, our joke is, what's the longest word in the dictionary? Smiles, because there's a mile between the two S's. Okay, I have to figure out the best way to get through all this. Hold on. I built myself in to a hole. Guess I could do this one first. Well, it lined up with this, so I don't know. Oh wait, we gotta come out of this first. I feel like we could have come a little bit closer, but I think it's because it would block the path. Okay, that one's done. Nope. I hit bridges to inclines. Why did I come inside? Well, I guess I could use... I don't think I left that wide enough. But maybe I did. We'll see. Why did I climb up when I could have used my ladder, or the stairs to climb up and then the ladder to get through? We need what, one more? I don't know if he's gonna let us have any more. We're gonna find out. I don't know if there's a limit on Slumber Islands. I wonder if it'll let me put... I'll try something. This might not. Not. Okay, it did. I was hoping it was going to let me put this path down. Okay. So now we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have 9 left. Or 9 done. I'm thinking, do we need... to build up from this bridge to come up onto this? I feel like we're gonna have to. I don't know if we're gonna have to or not. I don't need path right now. I knew one of them would get us tonight. We did it again. It went out too far. That's gonna be too close. I don't know why I'm building it there. It's gonna be too close. So we need to build further out. Why'd I do that? It needs to be here. Something like that. Why am I messing it up on this very last one? Let me just go get it so that I can... I think it'll give us one more. I'm glad none of this cost us money. That's what I thought. I'm too close up. I needed to build it out to the last one. Yeah, because it's got two dirt spots in front of it, so that's right. Now building out here is going to be fun. I don't know if we have to fix. That was dumb. I could square this off. Really? I did all that and I could have just squared it off. That was dumb on my part. Okay. We're going to be doing this for a little while. This is going to be... That whole front's filled in. Glad to fill in this part of the river. That's where the river curves. No, it's not. Yeah, I kind of squared that up. Okay. Right now I'm just trying to fill in the perimeter. just got the perimeter filled in. I'm trying to think of one that I could build up so I could walk. In and out without having to. We're going to be here for a while doing this part. So now we can. Oh. We have to fill all that in, but we have all these we can go down. Back up. Yeah, fill that in. I'm going to have to knock that down and knock that back up. Okay, so then we go up. We'll go in through there and then we'll come up. Okay. That's going to be interesting once we get it all filled in. But we've got a lot of filling in to do to build this whole platform up. Because the plan is to be able to decorate up here, because then we can come down any of these. But we can come down this and come up here. And so we can come down here, cross over. Well, once it's filled in, we'll come over. We can get up there. Okay. Now we know what we got to do. Fill all this in and then decorate. Have we used all of our inclines? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think we have. We're going to test that theory. Actually, what we're doing, we can do this. He'll tell us if he's going to let us have more than 10 on this island. Limit of 10 on a single island, that's what I thought. Okay. Okay. That's what I thought. Anyway, this. then, oh dang it, I hit that button every time. I just want to switch patterns. Not curious. Oh, it will. Okay, cool. Because I wanted to fill that in with something. And not necessarily lights. I don't know if it'll let it. No, I didn't think it would because of the bridge. But we could have those right here. Once we have this built up, it'll be better. Okay, I like that. As far as coming out of the castle. We're coming up to this. And they say we're just over water. I could. No, I can't do that. I could, but I'm not going to. Let's see, we have those lights. We could do the same thing here. Instead of having these big lights and it being obvious. I just kicked our path. Are you kidding me? I need this one back. Let's go back into this. Wait, you let me put one there before. Why aren't you letting me put one on this one? There it goes. And then on this corner. That is not where I wanted you. How about we stand here and do it? Same thing with this one, we stand here. Can't do but one on this side because, of course, we can't put bushes down here. Unless I take out this chunk and put a bush here, and then a light up. I'm like very careful walking through there. And let me build just that far. See, we can do the same thing. We'll just have to put the lights on the back ones. You're not gonna let me jump there. Okay. Do the same thing here. Oh, I haven't filled this in yet. That's why. That's why that looks weird. Now, why did I do it there? Let's fill this in real quick. Before we block ourselves. probably could have like changed the shape of that river right there to change that, but okay. And then we're gonna do the same thing here. There's gonna be not the light. Turn around behind us. Okay. Gotta fix the pathing here. That's gonna be yep. Then the opposite one for that side. And it will come up right here. And come up right here. Okay, so all those are fixed now. Except for the lights on this one. I low-key thought they put that on the ground to begin with. Like down below. Okay, we fixed all of the corners, all the inclines. So now we know where all the inclines are. Except for this one. And I don't know if I just want to dig out a spot. Dig out two. Actually, I probably could have just dug out one. But I don't know if it'll fit. But this is the idea. And then come up here. And on this corner. Having a light like that. Okay. I know, that was a lot. Now we just have to fit all of that in. So we can start decorating the top. Crazy. Okay, now comes the fun part. We gotta fill all this in. I don't think we'll get it all tonight. I might work on some of this, like, off stream. Just filling this in. see mosquito chasing us again? I wish I could bring my villagers over and they could actually help me do this. That would be great. We're getting there. Got a long way to go, though. Gotta leave a hole there so that we can get to the other side to fill it in. Okay, so what I'm thinking, we need to leave ourselves a spot to escape at the end. So we're gonna leave that one open too. That way we can escape out that side at the end. So this is going to be the first side we finish filling in. Anybody got anything they want to chat about while we're just standing here building dirt? Because I can't really... Not much to tell you here. I'm just filling in the second level. Just holding me and building it about brick by brick, don't it? ahead and destroy it. We're so close. Oops. Okay, well, fine. We'll go in this way. We're gonna at least finish this side. We're almost there. Okay, so we don't have too awful much left to fill in. Let's see how that's looking. I feel like that's further back than... But it can't be. Well, I mean, it can be because of the land. Okay, so we got this whole side filled in. So let me do this. No, because of the bushes and that stuff there. Okay, so this is the very entrance. Come in here. Coming up here. I'll have to run around for a little funny. Yeah, I can't go that way. Come up here, we've got our little neighborhood. all of our houses and stuff are through there. Come up here. This is probably my favorite part of this one so far. Is our trees to crops to flowers. See, then now we'll be able to come right into this from there. That side over there is probably my favorite though, where we did all the flowers and the crops. And then you'll just come up here. Well, when it's filled in, it'll be a lot easier to walk across that. Then you'll come out, and we'll come to the front. Yeah, I know, I love the flowers too. I almost want to do another one somewhere, just all flowers. But then this is where we come out at. See, technically we can still get in front of the castle and get here if we want to. I think what we might do is fence right here. Like, something you won't notice a lot. Actually, this probably would look like the best thing for castle. Okay, so we'd have to do two sides. Really? That way we can't get through there. Do the same thing on this side. No, we can squeeze through there. You see that? That way we can't get out of there. You can't get to anywhere outside the castle from that. Should have brought in a little bit more just so you couldn't see the end of the castle. Ah! I'm seeing the castle now. We'll fix that. Which one was that? That was one of the fancy ones, wasn't it? Hold on. Let's pretend we didn't take out the castle. So maybe here. Trying to move it up enough that you can't see the castle. The end of the castle when you walk. That's close enough. Need to do the same thing to this one. Let's not take out the castle walls this time. So, right in here. Why can't I move? Can we put another one there? Okay. So that way you can't see the castle, end of the castle. No matter which way you walk. Which is what I want. Keeps you from going. I mean, I could have just done it right here, but I don't think it'll let me build that close. So now you can't see anything on this island when you first come up, other than the castle walls. And if we put something on the beach right there, of course, but... Now, if you walk down here, you can. Same thing with this one, you probably can, too. And then we'll come into this, you're crossing over the water. And coming up, and then we'll build up here. We're gonna do we'll do some stuff back here, just kind of fill this space in. And then we still have to come down here and decorate on this side too. I mean, you can come through the castle. Even once you come in it, you don't have to go that way. You can go out the sides. So. But I wanted to leave this open so that we could decorate. Maybe if we wanted to decorate anything here. But I think that's going to be about it for tonight. I think we've got everything we can done. We're just going to finish filling that in next stream. And then we start decorating. Okay. Let's get back to our regular island now. See what that's looking. And we're back to our island. We also still have to decorate the inside of our house over on that Slumber Island too. So this one's completely done. I mean, we still have some stuff we need to do, but it's more catch fish, those types of things. I have to say this is probably my favorite. One of my favorite build parts on this island is this. And we'll probably do something similar to this on that one. As far as the beaches. So we'll probably bring this pattern over and do that over there too. See, I just didn't want to duplicate this again. A bunch of storefronts hiding everything. I mean, it fits the theme of this island, but I don't want to do it on all of them. Just give it a quick run through what our island looks like. Our home island looks like. I think that's so much better with the bushes. Once the bushes come in their color. The weeds are really starting to grow back there behind all them money trees. On that side, I don't know if they are on this side or not. Let's see. No, we ain't got a bit of weeds back here with these. And this is probably Butterfly's favorite spot. At least until after October's over. Our Halloween castle. So I think this one turned out pretty good. Judy, you're out late, ma'am. We'll have to bring her over to the other island. No, one more thing we need to do before I do. Let's hit the machine and get our points for today. So we get counted for today. I don't see anything new in here that we really want. I used some of that throw in like the trash area, but I think that's it for tonight. But where I was showing y'all on the other one that we did, the orchard, that's what it looks like on this island. It's a lot bigger on this one. We did the trees and the lights. Okay, I'll speak to Renee. You're standing there. Alright guys, well I think this is where we're going to end it for tonight. I do appreciate everybody. We got some new followers. And likes and gifts. And everybody hanging out. It's been fun. We don't stream usually on Sundays, so I will be back. Well, we'll give it a minute, being Miss Ella just showed up. Give her a minute. Hello. Oh my goodness, ma'am. Yeah, you did, but it's okay. Goodness. I don't know what that thing counted. Because it definitely didn't count something. Oh, you found the new stickers! Yeah. Yay! I'm glad. Yes, they are. We have them over. I've got a few more to add that I haven't added over here. Well, I've got some I still need to add to the purple app too. It's a work in progress. We're working on it. But I appreciate all the gifts, ma'am. But we will be doing this again Monday night. Also, I haven't updated the dream address on this one, but if you actually want to see the island off stream, I think it's in a pinned video on my TikTok. This butterfly's new one is the cozy and comfy little one wrapped up in a blanket. I tried to make it look like it was still like a potato wrapped in a blanket. I still can't figure out why the Bean Boozled is counting more gifts than y'all are sending. I cannot get it to stop. It doesn't do that over on the purple app. I want to get my border kind of like I've got on TikTok over for the purple app too. I've got the webcam part, but I want to somehow incorporate the border and banner border over on the other one too. I just got to figure out how to lay it out for the purple app so it doesn't take away too much of the game screen for them. Thank you, ma'am. Like I told everybody, I told the OGs. I told the OGs we're not getting rid of the potatoes. You can still use the commands and the potatoes will still come up. I didn't get rid of the potato emotes. They're still there. I didn't see like that one. I still haven't changed. Oh, we got bit by the mosquito again. Yeah, I definitely didn't get rid of the mushroom. It's still there. It's been a work in progress switching everything over. But it's been worth it. Everybody goes. So have you decided exactly? I saw the message. Have you decided exactly what you're changing, like, your community to? Is that what you're going to go with? To give them an official? Or are we waiting to figure that out? I love it. I think it's going to be good. It fits. I just want something a little more broader. It was getting harder and harder to add stuff for the potatoes. Yeah, you're right. It was. I mean, that's how you always referred to it. So I feel like, why not go with it? I need to move the alerts up a little bit with this new layout. I do need to fix that. I just noticed that some of the alerts are coming up a little too low on the screen. Everything else fits, but the alerts aren't quite where they need to be. Maybe my actions. Let's move that up. Oh, the pearl chime. That's cool. I think that fixed it now. That did put you over 300. So let's see if it works tonight. Let's see if it comes across the screen for you. So we know what that means. We're going to end our stream with jelly beans tonight. So let me do some screens. Let me do some screen switching real quick. So we need to turn off. Turn that on.
You're so awesome. You've been putting in a lot of work and it shows.
It's a lot of work. It's been worth it though. Alright, there we go. Can everybody see the Bean Boozled screen now? I think you should be able to. If we did it right.
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's see if I have this. I've actually got to get more jelly beans because literally we have hardly any left. In fact, I don't even know if we have this one. No. Okay, so we roll again. I gotta get some more. We have a lot of the black licorice left in here. I think I have that one. Yeah, we have that one. Okay. So we have that one. Peach or barf? Yummy, 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 yummy. Let's do this. Let's end the stream with Bean Boozled.
Oh no.
Oh no. That was definitely not peach. Oh. Not good. Turn that back on. Actually, I could leave y'all's behind it. You wouldn't even know. But I turn them off anyway. I could technically leave them both on and just cut off the switch, but... Okay. Alright, guys. Well, that's going to do it for tonight. I appreciate everybody. Glad you got to pop in at the end there, Ella. We won't be going live tomorrow. We'll be back Monday night around 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll put a more definite in the Discord for those that are in the Discord. But if that's it, I'm going to... Me too, ma'am. Oh, the potato. I see the potato at the end there. I'm going to run credits for those over on the purple app, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, Ella. Bye, Butterfly. And bye, Ange. I see that she's kind of lurking in there, but I want to tell her bye, too. So I will see y'all later.